does open with 1 e4 and Magnus goes for the Sicilian.
This is one of the misses against White's opening choice. So there we do see Vishy trying to tame it a little bit by just developing the light squared bishop, challenging that knight there. And there we see Magnus's response, just opening up for the dark squared bishop to develop.
Jovanka, this is known as the Sicilian Rosolimo opening, right? You put your bishop here. It's very positional in nature, if I'm not mistaken.
It certainly is positional, but if Black is unaware, then what White wants to do is just simply stake a claim even more in the center. And there you do see the rook move over, just vacating a square for the bishop to retreat to if necessary. But this is definitely a positional opening. Vishy just wants to play very calmly, wants to just push those pawns towards the center and just get easy development for the pieces. And Magnus, this is not a surprise for him whatsoever. There you just see that he's choosing what to play next.
Very important for the players to adjust to this no increment time control. Magnus there pushing his pawn, attacking Vishy's bishop, asking it a question. The most logical move, as you said, is to drop the bishop back entirely, but maybe Vishy will surprise Magnus with something else.
Yeah, that is definitely the most popular move, but one must never put the bishop on the side of the board.
Oh,
because
yes.
it could run out of squares, and there you could see that would be a very unfortunate trap to fall into. But Vishy, of course, a player of such class, is never going to do that.
Right, and with this, I think Vishy is thinking, I believe he's choosing between
See 3 minutes and 45 seconds for Magnus and just under 3 minutes for Vishy.
I somehow feel from the body language that Magnus spots some chance, but then again you could see that little expression on his face that it's not working out, the calculations are not leading to a win. But Vishy has 2 minutes 53 seconds, Magnus has 3 minutes 40 seconds. Jovanka, do you think Magnus will try to flag Vishy?
It kind of feels a little bit unsporting, but at the same time, this is such a prestigious event that you kind of want to go all in and win by any means possible. And there we do see that Magnus decides to offer up exchange of pawns. There we see Vishy, of course, he captures it, and now the bishop has centralized itself.
He brings it. Oh, he just exchanges.
Yeah.
I think we are heading to a draw.
Yeah. Absolutely. The rooks are off the board. And you remember here, it's like two ships in the sailing night. They're never going to meet each other. This is just simply going to be draw central. The bishops can just simply shuffle along the board. And the whole thing is just to prevent the kings from just marching in. And there you see Magnus. Yeah.
And a draw. What happened?
Well, they're asking the arbiters, can they offer a draw? The answer is absolutely yes. And a smile from both of those players, and we move on.
Yeah, actually a great result there, I would say, for the Ganges Grandmasters, because Vishy in his last 18 encounters has scored very less points. Is it like half a point against Magnus?
Yeah, I mean, we saw some ridiculous figures, like